What's up, guys? Welcome back. Okay, so today, the past few videos, we've done a lot of updates on the panel shop, right? And we're gonna start doing our updates now in the assembly shop. So let's start off with the M5. I think the next one after this we'll do of the triple threes. We're actually busy with the white one. The white one is almost done. We actually started the car, driving it around. We are actually busy with the chroming on that. So a little bit of a delay there because it's our first time chroming, and I think I mentioned it in a few videos back that we'll be doing our own chroming in-house. So it's our first time chroming, and when it comes to this, when it comes to chemicals and so on like that, they're very unpredictable, very pedantic. So again, we're not chemists, we're no engineers here, and yeah, it's kicking our ass, but we will win it. So in order for us to redo the chroming, we've basically got to strip everything out again, de-strip the chroming, de-strip the layers underneath that, get it prepped up and get it prepped again now for another set of chroming. So that's where the delay is coming in. So we moved on to the M5. We're actually quite far on this car, and I'm just going to take you through on this vehicle. We've actually had to purchase a donor vehicle. We actually had to purchase two donor vehicles. So when I say donor vehicles, it's not more for the M stuff. This is more for the your bolts. Literally, the vehicles are for bolts and nuts. That's what I bought. So purchase that, we got that standing outside, and we able to get all our small clips and that off that car. And lucky for us, they ease those clips on them. These things are not available from the agents. If they are available from the agents, the colors are wrong, the clips are wrong, or something must be out with them. Okay, so a while back I showed you guys a video of us basically mating the chassis with the body. So since then, what we've done is we've got that in. We've got 90% of the undercarriage in already. Brake lines, fuel lines, we've still got to get in. I have to have them remade. The shapes we didn't have a shape to work with, so we finally got a shape in, and we're able to make up our own lines with that. The harness is laid in properly. We've been busy with doors, assembling doors. This specific vehicle never came to us complete. It came as a shell, and a lot of people that's been to my shop always seen this car standing. It came in as a shell, and all its parts, all the so-called old, not old, all its parts were so-called in packets. So we know that story of all the parts are there. Bulk of the stuff was there, yes. Half of the stuff we couldn't use, and the other half we had to figure out. So the same thing with the white M5, and we had to figure that out on how it gets put together and so on like that. So it takes us a little bit longer on the E28s. Having said that, so the engine and drivetrain is in. The car is dusty, right? And I'm not going to come and wipe it up just for the video, because I am going to scratch on the paint. So having said that, motor and chassis is, or the motor and drivetrain, they mated, they locked in. I am waiting for the cross member to come from BM. I've purchased one from BMW, but the cross member is wrong. So again, an issue from what they have on the system to what they provided, and as to actual fitment, it's wrong. So we are busy with a lot of things on here. Let's just go through it now quickly. Motor box is in, prop is in, the gearbox is hanging, right? So I've got it suspended. Rear section is in. I'm just gonna finish up with the CVs on that, but we're gonna go through the undercarriage now anyway. So we've gone through all the brake lines. We're gonna get the boosters in. Basically, boosters are still getting done. So this is the master booster. Sorry, the power brake. That's coming in. We've got the wiper mechanisms coming in. Sorry, there's a truck driving past, and this noise is probably gonna irritate you on video. Okay, so the wiper mechanisms are coming in. I'll show you some of the stuff plated there already now. And we've done all the pipes. Damn, this guy's got a shitload of pipes. And Lucian is holding the camera there. He'll also be pulling his hair out for the pipes. If we go to the interior quickly, I'm actually going to open the back door up rather, because of the car being on the left. Right, so we don't come with a whole lot of sound padding. We sound pair in the correct areas. We've got a signature pair that we use, and we stick into that. I'm sure we're gonna get copied later, but as long as you guys have seen it here now first, the rest you can see what we're doing and trying to copy. However, our sound deadening, we have sound deadening into the doors and so on like that, and I've got these doors as solid as a rock. Now what we are going to be looking for is any other rattles on the doors, but everything is plated, everything is done. The window mechanisms here, I think I've done this here, I've shown you guys this before, but they've been done, they've been serviced, the motors have been opened up and serviced on them. Then we're moving over to the boot. The boot carpet on this guy's a freaking nightmare. So Wesley was actually here by me, and we're looking for a solution on actually manufacturing this bloody boot carpet. And some people are gonna like it, that it's not. Some people will like it, and some people won't like it. That it's not exactly OEM. Just press pause there. Sorry, I just asked Paul to put that machine off. So anyway, some people are gonna like it, some people are not gonna like it, and unfortunately, you can't finding second hand is a problem, because number one is M5 is unique to the normal E28 because of the battery tray at the back. So your cutouts are a bit different. Yes, you can make them work, but it becomes a bit of an issue. So we're trying to have it manufactured and just get as close to the fabric as we can. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the undercarriage of the vehicle and just take you through that quickly. Okay, so coming back to the undercarriage of the vehicle, we've got basically, like I told you, we're about 95% there. We've just got the brake lines to do. There is dust on the car, right? So I'm not, like I told you, I'm not going to wipe these things up now. We're about 95% through. We've still got to run the few lines through. We've still got to get heat shields in place, but the heat shields will basically come on last. Main thing that we want to try and sort out now is just a few lines coming in. Right, we got the side shafts coming in as well. Oh, and I see the calipers as well. I think we were waiting on the seals. They supplied us seals. We received it a few months ago, but come time to fit it, we didn't check it when it came in. Come time to fit it, we found there was an issue with seals. So we've actually received it. We need to put it back together. But you can look at the contrast on, and this is what I was trying to get at when the car came in. I wanted to show you the breakout that we're going to go through with this vehicle, because there is a lot of details. And this year, unfortunately, you can't see the details now, right? But with the heat shields coming in place, with the rest of the clips, the pipes running in there, you're actually going to see the breakout between the red and the silvers and the black and so on like that. But Lucia, I don't know if the light is going to affect you, but if you can come from the side here. Right, so this is just one video that we're going to do here quickly. I am going to do a follow-up very soon on it as well, as soon as the CV joints are in, as soon as that whole shadam is in. And once we start getting the kit on and the rest of the parts, yeah, but this guy's actually coming together very well. And it's actually been a bit of a breeze building it. It's not as intense as we thought it was. So again, this is just another short video. This is not a update video. Oh yeah, I wanted to take you in, but that room is such a mess. We'll do that on the next one. That's with the power steering reservoirs and all of pipes, all of that is done. We'll do that on the next video. Okay, guys, you know what to do. If you guys enjoy the content, if you like the content, like, subscribe, please share. Let's try and get the page built up. I want to try and get more content out to you guys. I want to try and get production out to you guys, so you guys can see in between. Oh wait, hold on. We're busy with the interior. Sorry. We're busy with the interior, and we're actually busy with the seats. Let me take you to the frames there quickly. Hold on. Okay, so what I haven't disclosed on the other vehicles is what we actually do on the seats. And our customers knows about it. Wesley obviously knows about it, and we try not to disclose, because the story of people actually copying the builds and not being authentic, right? Just innovate. It actually gets a bit irritating. But again, I'm battling to hold back on the content. I want to show you guys what actually goes into it, because this is the detail that goes into it. And then you'll get the next competitor just coming up and saying, oh, they done it like that, and you'll find the next day it's done the same way, right? So do all of them. Anyway, so this is the M5 seats. What we've been doing on the E30s, right? And I'm gonna see if I still got the video on the white. Ah, yes. We've actually stripped. So our procedure is the seats go to Wesley. Wesley does all our interiors. He does our roof linings. He does our seats. We got a solution of our backboards. Carpets we don't have as yet, but we're busy on solutions for interiors for the E30s. The seats go to Wesley. Wesley strips the seats out, so he strips the leathers off us and so on like that, and he brings the seats in. This car seats were done before, so I don't want to really pull off that leather because they got the stitching right and so on like that. However, we've gone and stripped the frames of the seats. So this is not the entire frame, it's about 90% of the frame stripped up here. So if any of you know that on the E28 you've got electric seats on it, right? And a lot of the cars come with electric seats are giving issues, or the motors are not working, or the switches are burning, and that's quite common on them. In this case here, we should be able to combat a lot of that. And even if they are working, we should be able to get it working nice and smoother because we are going to service everything. So here's a seat rails, for example. If you look at the build up over here, it should be fine. If you get the build up over here into your seat rails, so you'll always find when you're moving the seat in the car, it's always locking, or it's always hard to move, or you're always getting stuck or something like that. It's because of the build up in here. So what we've decided now, we've actually sat around it and we've decided I'm not going to powder coat these guys. I'm going to spray these guys, right? So I'll give it a nice primer and a high gloss spray. The reason I'm not going to powder coat it, powder coating is very thick. So powder coating is going to start building up into the frames there. It's going to actually build us a layer into the frames and into the gears there, and we don't want that. So we will give it a paint, but in order, before we goes to paint now, right, we've actually developed a high pressure, high degreaser system. So that's one of our not trade secrets, but it's one of our trademarks. And I'm not really gonna show that, but it's a high pressure, high temperature degreaser. That's gonna go into that. We're gonna basically clean this guy out first, blast it out, and then get a fresh layer of paint onto that. So this here will be done. These guys will be done. Yeah, the shocks, they all get replaced. These idiots are about 800 bucks a shock, and I think there's 4 per seat. It's something stupid like that. The prices are crazy. So we're trying to find replacements for them, but we can't get the correct sizing and so on like that. But nonetheless, these here get replaced. So these here will get plated. They'll get cleaned up, high pressure cleaned up. All this old grease, you can actually see the grease build up in here. This is old grease in here. You understand? This here will all get, yeah, look here. This here all gets cleaned up first. I'm not going to take the rivets out. I'm not going to split them, right? But we are going to replate them from there. So the beauty part is that I'm showing you this in raw form now. When we put it together, I will show you the finished product of it. The nice thing about this is that we can actually detail it out the way we want to detail it out. Meaning that whatever we want in black, we can do in black. Whatever we want in gold and silver, we can do in gold and silver. Then we're going to come down to the motors, right? And we're going to have to figure this out here. So the motors are going to get opened up, and we're going to be basically servicing them. So I have noticed that there's 2 types of motors that we got here, and I still need to do some research from it. This is left and right seat, right? But one has got, I don't know if it's just manufacturer change or what this here is. I just want to say something. So yeah, look at this here. This is 2 identical motors, but this has got rivets on it, so we'll probably be able to throw these rivets out, open them up, clean the gears out, service them inside properly, so these guys will be operating smooth. We've done that before on the window mechanisms and so on, or that's what we do on the window mechanisms, and we actually get them working out smoothly. And like your rods here, these are your rods in the center. And the thing about this is, everybody says, but you can't see it. You know what? On the E30s, right? And when I do the update on the 333, I'll actually show you guys. On the E30s, you can actually see certain frames, and you can actually see the difference you can actually see that it's done, right? And it makes the car feel and look so much more fresh and clean, and it shows that you haven't missed a nut and bolt through this process. So going back to this, guys, here, when you're saying you're doing a restoration, I'm going to repeat myself, and I've said this a couple of videos ago and from the onset. When we're saying we're doing a restoration, it's a nut and bolt restoration, right? This is what goes into a nut and bolt restoration. I think I'm getting everything for now. There is more updates to do. The headlights we're building up as well. That is actually in blasting at this point. Just I'm not going to do a video on that. I'll do that when we're done. I think that's it. Okay, so back to my old finish line. If you guys enjoy the content, like, subscribe, share. Let's try and get try and share as much as possible. I would like to build up more content for you guys. I'd like to get better production out for you guys, and we can only do that if we get the channel to grow. Like, subscribe, share. You guys know what to do, and thank you for watching. Cheers, guys.